And then we have the accessory uses show a yes on it, if they're permitted. Now, if it's not listed, you know, we do have provisions in here for some interpretation, whether it's similar, but if it's completely new use, then we have to, it says the zoning administrator shall request the planning commission to consider the use and, you know, possibly initiate an amendment to the ordinance to provide for that.
Patrick, did anybody call you about the schools?
Yeah, that guy did.
Okay.
Yeah, he was all upset. He thought we were.
That would be me.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
You're not upset anymore, are you?
Well, you just said something, well, we need to discuss the schools. What are you going to discuss about it? What are you going to talk? What's changed? When we bought that place, there was nothing, well, you got to do this, do that, whatever.
Yeah. So how's it zoned now? The school property?
One is R2, the other one isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been brought up to the planning commission.
Okay. So the
Is
all
there
White
something
Pine
in-
is zoned R2, is that correct?
I don't know about, no, not all White Pine, just the grade school was R2.
Okay.
Because there was a business in there. And the guy that had it wasn't making it, and he was down in Texas, so he was going to sell out. Well, he was actually running from the law, that's why he was getting out here. So I bought it to have a shop, because I didn't build a garage. Well, there's a shop there for me, and a block away from the house. That's why I bought it. I was told nothing about, you know, you got to do this, got to do that to maintain it, to keep it. And the way, when I talked to you a couple weeks ago, it sounded like, yeah, you guys should just take it, demo it, and do something with it. So that's what I got a problem with.
What do you want to do? I don't
I
know.
don't want to do anything. I want to keep on doing what we've been doing. And it's our shop. Park our vehicles in there.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, we're paying our taxes.
Did
We pay
someone
water.
did someone say you couldn't do that anymore?
No. When I talked to Pat, the way it was worded, you know, I got eminent domain and all that, or they can
No, we
condemn the
didn't
property.
say that.
The
But
way
you didn't say that.
the way
But
what
that's
was,
what's happened.
the way what was worded.
No.
The old wording.
The old wording in
You know,
what?
when I talked to you, and I told you, go ahead and read that to me. And you said you could understand why I feel the way I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's all I was concerned about. You know,
It's
they
in
said
the
they
master
could condemn
plan?
the property.
Yeah, I had a statement that it should be redeveloped. That it was vacant and it
Yeah,
should
right.
be
The
redeveloped.
school buildings?
Yes,
Oh, I see.
that's what we said.
Oh.
And that's what you're working
But,
on, is
yeah.
you're working on redeveloping it as
Well,
a
yeah.
shop.
Well, that's not written.
Yeah.
That's not written
Yeah.
in stone. It's just a proposal.
I know it, but in the initial hit to the gut is, well,
And it's not.
and it's happened everywhere else. You know, well, we're just going to condemn this property and we're taking it and you can't do nothing about it.
No, we didn't say anything like that.
No, I know you did say that. I'm saying that it has happened in this country, other places. So if they
Oh.
wanted it for something, it's, well, you're not doing nothing with it. It's just a garage.
So this is the statement that's in here. It's hard to see, it's a little fuzzy, but it says redevelopment of vacant or underutilized land was also identified in the township survey as a master plan priority, such as the 2 vacant school properties. So I'm going to reword this.
Yeah, you told me you were.
Yeah.
Then when we talked about it, okay, now I can understand.
So what it should be zoned, I guess, that's another question. You
Yeah,
know, in the new,
'cause that's
on the
legal,
new zoning
yeah.
map. And, you know, we can certainly talk about it right now. You know, the future land use we have is,
You own
residential.
both schools?
No.
Oh.
I guess I'm unclear as to why it would be designated as vacant, because if he's in there doing anything, it's not
I didn't
vacant.
know that
Yeah.
they looked vacant to me, okay,
Okay.
when I drove around.
All right.
And he told me, oh no, I got a shop in there and I use it for storage, so.
Then
How
yeah,
that should be
Yeah, there
zoned
used to
in
be a
here
car
is-
repair place in there too.
Yeah, that's where we bought it from.
Okay.
And the initial intent of the sentence was just to provide some examples of the type
Okay.
of properties that could be redeveloped.
Right.
Didn't mean
Yeah.
specifically, we're looking at changing.
Okay, that's fine. Like I say, it needs to be discussed.
Yeah.
Because if you say nothing about it, well, before you know it, you gotta notice it.
And
That's
who
this
owns
piece
the other
right here,
school?
is
Is it
that
Rick
No,
Wolf?
no, it's down off Maple.
Kenny Wolf and Ricky
Kenny-
Wolf.
It's the corner down, if you go to Maple to the next intersection.
Kenny and Ricky.
Okay.
Be this lot right
Why can't
here.
It's actually, there's 8 acres there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he owns right in here.
Yeah,
There's
that's where
two separate, these 2 separate lots right there.
Yeah,
We should rezone that.
Rezone it?
Well, we should look at it. Definitely, you know, look at it. Check and see what we're doing.
Is it designated as residential?
I don't know. You said yours is R2?
yes.
Yeah, that's good. For what you're doing with it.
Yeah, there's no
But R2
intention
isn't
to
that
take anything
residential
away from
zone?
anyone.
It's restricted commercial. R2 is residential, but it's got restricted residential, restricted commercial, and restricted residential, but it is devoted to retail stores and shops, commercial enterprises, professional and other services. The purpose of restricted commercial and restricted residential is to provide accommodations primarily devoted to retail stores, shops, commercial enterprises, professional and other services, etc., local business district.
So it was primary use under R2 as a school or primary or secondary school. That's why it was originally. If you look on here, the original primary use is number 3 or 4 would be primary and secondary schools. So that's why it originally is zoned as R2. It's because of what it originally was.
I don't know.
So what about the school right here?
That
too?
one, I don't know. I don't know what that's on.
It probably has a similar, under the definition of our current
What
zoning.
do we want that to be, future land use, I guess, that's.
Probably are too, because,
People in there using it as a business.
yeah, it's
It's being used as a business now for storage and so forth.
not
that I
this,
know
not
of.
this school here.
Yep, that one's storage.
That one's storage too, so
Yes.
yeah, it probably should be R2.
Well, R2 implied, to me, that implies residential, so I think what we want to call it is, commercial.
Well, we don't have a commercial.
No, well, not
zoning
now, but
ordinance.
in the new one, you do.
Yeah. All right, well,
And
that's,
actually, we're gonna, zone these properties like where Contica is,
so anything
and
that's
the
R2
mall,
now
and
should
then
be,
out on the highway, these vacant properties, that's gonna be, commercial too.
so not everything that's R2 should be commercial.
No, just the school, 2 school sites.
And the mall Contica area.
I thought that was, separate.
Isn't there homes or places alongside the highway on that side of 64 that is zoned differently, that people want zoned different?
Looks like, you know, where the parking lot, I thought that was where they're.
You're going down M64.
Going up that way, all those lots that are going off like this, that are in the old mining area and stuff.
Oh,
There's people there that are having problems with building because of the way they're zoned currently. And they're trying to use for private use along 64 there is where it was my understanding that people are having currently problems with that area.
Well, let's have another, workshop on the map, okay, not today.
Oh, yeah.
So again, this map is general, this is not a zoning map, this is future land use. Why don't I get through some of the zoning ones?
It's, but there's also grandfather. You'd also be able to be grandfather. So, them changing
Why don't
it,
you all think about,
is future.
what we want those 2 school sites is, and this one right here. gotta be the same. Zoning district, and what do we want that to be? You know, it'd be a perfect place for housing.
School buildings?
Huh?
School buildings?
No, the land that it sits on.
Oh, the land that's there.
The land, yeah.
But it's currently being used as a business.
I know it is. And he did indicate he'd be open to
Yeah.
all kinds of possibilities.
There is, I don't wanna hold White Pine back in, but, I don't wanna lose what I got here too.
No,
So for, just spitballing here, so for example, leave the empty lots, it's like 8 acres, or you said?
Yeah, they're
There's vacant around there, that could stay as a residential designation, it could be maybe sold off to develop as lots, but the building itself and the parking lot around it
Yeah.
could be the commercial or mixed use.
Yeah.
That part could be split off from the other one, I don't know. That's how that
Yeah.
goes property lines, but just spitballing to kind of compromise and allow for.
or we don't
use.
change it at all, and it's non-conforming, you're allowed to continue, but it's zoned for residential use for the future. If somebody
That
did
way,
wanna
if he
build
did
some
split a lot
housing,
off,
huh?
if he split a lot off, then he could sell it, if it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's think about that.
Yeah.
What the best approach is, but, you know, I understand his concern, and we want to address it properly in the master plan and in the zoning ordinance. Now's our chance to make it right. So right now, you're basically non-conforming with your current use of storage in a business.
No, it's still R2.
No,
According to our zoning, the way it stands, he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's R2's, which
If
is-
we change it,
if he sells or breaks it up, then it'd be, anything that he sells would be under the new zoning. And anything that he owns currently is non-conforming, meaning if new zoning comes into
Grandfathered in.
effect, it's basically grandfathered in. That's what non-conforming is.
So all of
It's
White Pine
grandfathering.
is zone residential, R2, or it's a
R1.
school?
R1.
Oh, well then, what's the school? It's R2.
R2,
His school is R2, I don't know what the
Oh,
other
okay.
one is.
I bet you is.
I don't
I
think
think
I
it
ever
is
saw
the way
that
it fits
zoning
in.
map.
Under the zoning.
Kenny didn't
Current.
think it was, but that's what it should be.
Yeah, I think under the current zoning, it has to be R2 because of the way the definitions are under there.
I've been looking for it here and I can't find it.
You told me there were
I don't have a
problems.
map.
Well, yeah.
I don't have a map, I just have the zoning
I don't
ordinances.
think I have.
I don't know why I can't find it. You must see it
I
on my end.
I never got a zoning map.
I'm gonna email it to you. I can redo it, email it to you.
Isn't a copy kept here? At the township?
You would think so.
You would think so, but no.
There used to be one over here at the office at one point in time, but
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
yeah, that's, I think it hung on that window or something at one point.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
In,
Okay.
September of 2022, the old one got sent by email.
So anyway, you're gonna do that. So, to this table, I wanna kind of review that with you folks. Let's see if I can get that to- that's a little better.
Oh.
I think I have the top on. So this is a little bit like a building code, in that we have use classes and definitions. And then it has examples of uses permitted. So for example, sawmills would be special in industrial, mixed use, resource production. Repeat there, okay. Commercial nursery greenhouse right and mixed use, animal shelters by right and mixed use. And then this discretionary one, other establishments similar to and compatible. Again, determining is it a special use or is it by right? Airports, business services, commercial agriculture, horticulture, by right and ag, RR and RP. We're gonna add something here on daycare, small ones. Jerry from Whooper we're actually working to try and reduce zoning restrictions on daycare on a small scale, because that's a big problem for people. So it would be permitted by right, you know, under, I forget what we figured out, 6 kids or something. So I'm gonna insert that in here. And convenience retail. You know, from a planning standpoint, it kind of makes sense that, you know, we have the commercial out here on the highway and coming into the community here, and, you know, have the rest residential. Now, schools are big sites, so, you know, we can certainly buffer commercial from residential in those areas. So I've added something here recently, data centers. These are hot topics these days.
Highly controversial.
Hmm?
They're highly controversial.
Yeah, they are. So that would be a special use in, I say the industrial and RP. So now, of course, we're talking about changing that zoning designation for the mine site to extraction.
Including the industrial park? Would that be
Well, that's
separate?
what we're gonna have to talk about, what that is, okay? I had that all industrial, but I was informed, as you were, that needs to be extraction, or at least part of it. I'm not sure where that line ends, okay, or,
Well, I think, there's the buildings, the old, maintenance shop, and there's still the old power plant building is still there, and is the old refinery there too? And
cause I see
and
there's a
ad
bunch
buil-
of parcels in
The
here,
ad
you know?
building is still there, so that's all considered like the industrial park, and then there's the water treatment plant for Ontonagon
Right,
is over there too, which you don't want that to be extractive. Wouldn't think, but,
well, as long as we're consistent, you know, the extraction district can allow other uses, but anyway, when we get to the map, we'll deal with that,
okay,
okay? But, you know, it would include,
Patrick, that extractive, if like Copper Range or somebody has the mineral rights, is that what you're considering? Is that extractive? I mean, if, say I own the property above, but they own the mineral rights to it. They
that
can,
can be anywhere.
no, zoning just deals with the ground, not what's underground.
okay.
But I included in this data center, these commercial cryptocurrency mining facilities. You know, there's a big issue over in Gafter Township by the Sioux, where this guy says, oh, we're gonna put storage here. They said, okay, so they came in with these shipping containers with all kinds of mechanical equipment. They were doing crypto mining, which you'll have to look that one up yourself. I can't explain it.
It's quite a process.
But it was noisy, okay, right across the street from the school. So that would be included along with data centers. That would be a special land use. And they're even talking, you know, I think, the federal administration, Trump has said, we gotta, you know, people are stopping these data centers and we need them. So they were talking about something at the federal level, even, of taking away your right to regulate. So drive-throughs, you know, they're special use, you know, keep going down the list here. But I do want you to take a look at these, just make any comments. I kind of winged whether it's by right or special in here, but, you know,
Well, that's what the R and the S are there.
by right, R is by right, S is special.
So that's, by right means it's,
They just have to come and get their building permit,
Yeah, they
provided
don't
they
need
meet
any-
all the setbacks and everything. It's by right,
okay.
permitted by
Yeah.
right. Let's see, you know, here's industrial service establishments. So this certainly would apply to that mine site.
So you think.
So I think we
think
should have
R2 might-
extraction, we should have an industrial district over there as well, where the buildings are.
Yeah. And you think maybe R2 should be changed to commercial? But not all R2.
No, just a couple specific areas potentially.
Right.
A couple specific locations like the schools,
And
like
mall-
the
and
mall
the
area.
mall area.
So I'm confused that you have a district that starts with the letter R, usually that's residential,
Yeah,
but yet it allows business.
yeah.
So what else does it is allowed in that R2?
Lots of things.
Mike, are all those buildings going with the mine over there, or are they gonna remain separate?
I mean, there's 6 or 8 or 10 individual landowners. So whoever said
All
that all that land
uses-
has been sold is
All
incorrect.
uses provided in R1, and plus multifamily dwellings, lodging, boarding, tourist facilities, primary and secondary schools, churches, retail stores, shops, antique shops,
It's a catch-all.
yeah, personal service shops like
Okay.
beauty parlors, restaurants, banks, rec facilities, but not including drive-ins.
That is under special approval.
And then there's
Drive-ins are, yeah.
another bunch that's special.
Yeah. Yeah, special approval has quite a few uses also for that.
Mhm. So,
So this, you know, is just organized a little bit differently. You know, and we have this commercial / mixed use in this draft that I think is good catch all.
Gonna catch all those.
Yeah, again, we don't want to do anything to restrict development, but I think you do have to protect your residential neighborhood there.
see, my property, where my husband had this studio, that's R2. But, it was previously a rental unit, but, my house right next door is residential, I think R1. So in Silver City, there are some R2s, you know, like the American and
Where
Yeah.
the store used to
the
be,
restaurant down the road and gift shops.
where the old store used to be, another, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in.
Pretty much along, and on 107 corridor there, that's,
There's our twos on both sides of the street.
yeah.
But is it mostly houses or is it businesses in here?
Some of each.
It's a
It's
mixture.
a high.
Mixture.
So, you know, we can make that certainly commercial mixed use. That's what this designation is for American and
Yeah,
this parcel. Actually, this is the motel. Yeah, we can make this whatever you want.
Yeah,
If I see a red flag, I'm gonna let you know. Okay?
Where do you
Oh, yeah,
That should probably be commercial too, right?
well, there's a woman
We're
down
kidding about that.
on the lake shore
You
past Silver City that has a gift shop, she just put it in, I mean, she just turned one of the little units on the property into a gift shop, and I don't know, it's
Is
still.
that an old resort property or?
No, it's private.
Cause I've seen it, I never stopped
It's
in
not
there.
a resort, it's never been a resort.
Okay,
It's
because we
family.
have a couple of those along that stretch too. Where cabins, rental
Yeah,
cabins and
it's not
stuff
part
there.
of Lakeshore Cabins or the other one,
Yeah, I know what lady you're talking about down there.
So when we look at the.
but that's
what we-
L1.
Huh.
When we look at the, Lakeshore District, Lakeshore Residential,
Mhm.
we could allow gift shops and motels and resorts, because
Along
they're
the
all along the lake.
Yeah.
Right? Scattered. Just make those, permitted or special in the whole lakeshore area. So that would be the same through
Yeah,
Silver
I
City
agree.
and, along M107. And in the back neighborhood here, that's, just single family. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's L1 and L2, and I don't know the difference. But,
Actually, this isn't M107 anymore, is it?
it's just 107.
It's a county road now.
There's also some issues that have come up about people living in fifth wheels on their property and they're not in the process of doing out. Park a fifth wheel on their property on the lake shore and live in it temporarily from time to time or even permanently at some point.
Well, your new ordinance deals with that.
All those previous ones would be grandfathered, right?
Yeah, previous ordinance allowed RVs on property, at least one.
Well, if you're in the process of building a house, you can live in it, but only while you have a building permit.
So that's kind of an administration.
You can park it. You can have one just parked there, but if you're gonna live in it, that's.
All right, so that's how that goes. We're kind of out of time here, aren't we?
Mhm. We need to think about when we wanna meet again. The April 7th meeting, we're having a regular planning commission meeting at 4, and then the public hearing is at 5:30, April 7th. So, do you think you'll be coming
Yeah.
at 4?
I'll come. I'll come.
Maybe just give a little update on what we did at this meeting.
Yeah.
And then,
So when do you want to get together then, again on the zoning?
You wanna do it a month from now? Let's see,
Get started quicker than that.
or did you wanna meet in 2 weeks? March 24th, there's a Tuesday,
24th is a regular
Oh.
meeting, township.
township meeting, that's right. 23rd,
26th?
26 is fine with me.
26th is okay with me, 4 p.m.
4 o'clock.
March 26th, 4 o'clock. Does anybody else have any other questions before we adjourn?
Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.